Today's video will be on how to make the butt oil. The butt oil that helps to stimulate fat cell around the butt area. So I'll be teaching you how I made mine. I'll be teaching you exactly how it is made, how you can make yours from start to finish. So you ready? So just stay tuned and watch as I teach you.
The first oil here is your soya oil. It comes in 500 ml. It contains lots of fatty acid that help to stimulate fat cell, and it's very rich in phytoestrogen. The next oil is your fenugreek oil. If you go to Google, you can Google it. It's very rich in fatty acid and phytoestrogen. It helps to stimulate fat cells in the butt area. Next is our evening primrose. It comes in 200 ml. Evening primrose is very rich in fatty acid, and it's also rich in phytoestrogen. It really helps stimulate fat cells as well. And these oils are my base oil. They are all my base oil. They are very rich in fatty acid. Then after that, we'll be adding our flaxseed oil. It comes in 100 ml. It comes in 100 ml. It's very rich in fatty acid. Please do not buy adulterated ingredients. Your product won't work. So we are going to add that flaxseed into our base oil. Yes, it's very rich in fatty acid, omega-3 acid, and phytoestrogen. We'll be adding our powders. The first powder is our moringa powder. You can Google all this powder. They are not harmful. They are not chemicals. They are all plant-based. I don't use chemical here for my production because me too, I'm using my products and I'm using it to someone close to me. So I won't use my product on myself if it's harmful, or I'm giving someone that is close to me my product if it's harmful. The next powder I'm adding is my Kigele Africana powder. You can go online and Google this powder to know what they do. You know what they are made of. They are all plants. They are all plant extract. They are all plant based. The next powder we'll be adding is my ginger powder. Ginger powder is very helpful in this formulation. It's one of my base powder. It's very rich, and it's very helpful. It contains a lot of property that helps stimulate fat cells. And the next powder is our licorice root powder. Not really a powder, it's an extract. It also helps in stimulating fat cells, and also it helps in other things too. So the next powder I'll be adding is my Zimu powder, which is also known as volufilin powder. You can go online and Google it. We are not adding everything. You can go online, Google this powder. I don't hide anything here. Everything is transparent. That's why I brought my formulation to YouTube here, so that my customers and intending customers can see what they are buying. The next powder I'm adding here is my nutmeg powder. Nutmeg really have a lot of properties that help stimulate fat and other things, elast the skin. The next powder we'll be adding here is our acne powder. And then we stir. You stir this thing. You stir it very well. Stir it and mix it very well. Stir it so that all the powder will mix with the oil, and the actives in the powder can get into the oil, because what we need mostly is the active compounds in the powder. So we are going to stir very well. Stir very well so that everything will mix up together. Make sure you stir as much as you can. Stir very well. You can see how thick my powder is. See, this is not the regular oil that you see online, that the oil will be white as water. I don't know the ingredient they are using. It's very thick. A good quality oil is very thick, because there are a lot of extract and powder on it. Like my oil is very thick and effective. You can see. So this oil, we are going to keep it. We are not selling it out we are not selling it out now. We are going to keep this oil for at least 3 days, or you double boil. Use the double boiling method. There's a method I use to speed up, the results, like to speed it up. Instead of keeping it for like 14 days, we just keep it for 3 days and double boil. You can see how thick my oil is. So if you want to order, just send a DM.